first time we were here. Um, and I guess what we need to do is be more consistent and come here, make it a once a year tour. That way the fans can get the live events here. Because I really do believe that our Filipino fan base is very big, and they do love our sport very much.
Yeah, definitely. My brother and I used to watch,
Yeah.
WWE,
Yeah.
wrestling. So, did you expect like such a big fan base here in the Philippines for wrestling? Did you like expect it, or was
I
it
guess
like unexpected?
you never really expect to see something really big. They tell you about it, they comment on it, but until you really step foot in that country, you realize how big it is. And I think without a doubt that the fans here are very loyal and dedicated to our product and to certain superstars. Their favorites, and um, I think they would love to see us perform here live again.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah. So, what made you choose Philippines among the other countries in Asia?
Well, my company is the one that picks out the locations that we need to travel and to promote. The Philippines is definitely one of the biggest countries that we've attended, and that we know there's a big historical fan base here. So I think that was one of the main reasons. The fact that we do definitely want to come back and promote a tour, and bring the best of the best. So I think that's the main objective here, and the fact that we're back on television here.
Yes.
For a while we were kind of
Yeah,
missed.
disappeared, yeah.
Yeah, but now we are back, and you'll be able to check us out every Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday. SummerSlam's right around the corner too. I believe it's August 19th, and you'll be able to see SummerSlam the following day here on the Monday. Is it the 20th?
Yes.
20th, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So there's a lot of upcoming
Yeah, that would be
events that are not necessarily here in the Philippines, that are back in the United States, but that here in the Philippines you guys will be able to be part of it.
Yeah, that would
as
be
well.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the character of Rey Mysterio. Can you tell us something about the character, how it was created?
The character was originally created by my uncle, Rey Mysterio, and I pretty much when the name was passed on to me from him, and I continued the legacy, the tradition. I just kind of created my own figure, my own mold. My uncle was never a high flyer in the ring. He was more of a heavy, strong, um, uh, pound and ground type of wrestler. Excuse me. Excuse me. And for me, it was because I grew up watching lucha libre, and I got to see a lot of high flying and jumping off the ropes, and that style. Being a small guy, I always thought that would be the best for me, and I created my own style from watching videos from Japan, from Mexico, and the U.S., and created my own mystique, and it eventually it worked out for me. The fans responded very well, and they loved the performance.
In terms of the fans, so what's your action now that being Rey Mysterio is already an icon, especially for the kids and for the teens?
What's my what? I'm sorry.
Being an icon,
Uh,
being very popular among the kids and the teens now.
that's a blessing. That's a very very big blessing. The fact that you have the youth, teens, looking up to you, wanting to imitate you, wanting to be like you, giving them hope to eventually succeed in something, not wrestling in particular, but any other sport. My size, um, the fact that I am Hispanic, and that there was a very big struggle in order for me to be where I'm at right now. I worked hard for my goals and I achieved them. So that's something that I like the youth and our youth to realize that if Ray did it, man, we can do it
Yeah.
too. So it's a big motivation.
Aside from the Philippines, where you'll be going or for a tour, for any countries going to visit aside from the Philippines?
We're going to Taiwan. We're going to Taiwan this Sunday, promoting, and we'll be back in 3 weeks to Taiwan to wrestle. That's gonna be a tour that will start off in Japan, and from there we go to China, and then we move over to Taiwan.
So is the live wrestling tour is already on the works? Like here, especially here in the Manila live wrestling tour, is it already in the works? Like you're preparing for it already, or
For a tour,
yeah,
for
for
an
the
eventual tour
yeah,
here
eventual
in
tour.
Manila.
Yes.
Yes, I think the people back at the office at United States, I think they're already trying to figure out what dates and location and when is our best opportunity to come out here and perform in front of our Filipino fans. So yeah, I think that's
That's great.
something very important for me. It's exciting because the first time I came here, it was just a big shock to see how many people knew who Rey Mysterio was, and that they cheered, my name throughout the whole match. So to me, it would be very exciting to come back and be able to perform.
Yeah, that would be a great news for
Yeah.
every fans.
If ever you're going back here in Manila for a live wrestling, who among the other personalities and celebrities from the WM you would like to have a live wrestling here in the Philippines?
Definitely John Cena, CM Punk. I would love to have a match here against Alberto Del Rio. He's a person that put me out for a year, and because of him, I had to suffer a knee surgery. But prior to that, we have so many up and coming stars that haven't had the opportunity to travel as much as we have in the past. Sheamus being one of them, and he's right now our world champion. So Randy Orton, there's a big group of guys that I think would make an excellent card to give the Filipino fans a night they will never forget.
So what's this thing about this future Manila tour, wrestling tour? What's
The
special about it? Like compared to the other tours you did?
I just think that every time, whether it's a concert that comes into town, it's never gonna be the same twice. So we were here 4 or 5 years ago, and it was our first time, I believe, that we were here, and it was very exciting. So you always try to make things better for the next visit. So I'm hoping and I'm thinking that actually, as a matter of fact, I know that our next visit is just gonna be much better than the first one.
So, what do you think is an advantage for a small guy in wrestling?
Um, Definitely the quickness, speed. That's I think that can be proven in many sports. Size advantage. It can either make you faster on your feet, faster with your hands. We see Manny Pacquiao when he started his career, man, he's just how many punches did he get in? It's like wow, it was just incredible seeing the agility and the maneuvers and the speed throughout his growth in his years, of boxing. Maybe a lot of people can say that about Rey Mysterio to a certain extent. Man, how did he do that move? So I think that has helped me out in my speed and my agility, being a small wrestler. But it has its cons too, because when you're wrestling a guy that's twice as big as you and who is double the weight, then once you get caught, you're just gonna have to take a pounding. Yeah.
So what are we expecting for Rey? Are we looking forward for a few years from now for TV or film appearance of Rey Mysterio in the future?
I think I'm always up to any project or challenge that steps in front of me. So anything that's thrown my way, I'm ready to take it. I think I'm at the point of my career where um, I'm absorbing it. I'm enjoying it. This is this has been almost 7 surgeries that I've had on my knee. I'm just coming back from another surgery, so I want to make sure that I can take my time on certain things. I'm older. I'm wiser, and just to travel the world, show our fans, show my fans that Rey Mysterio can still entertain, can still put on a show for his people.
So who do you think is your biggest opponent now in WWE?
Right now, at the moment, I would have to say Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, as soon as I go ahead and take care of my personal issues with him, then I can go ahead and move on with confidence and striving for that world title again.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A personal question: how
Please.
many masks do you have?
Wow, I have a big collection. I don't know, maybe anywhere from I want to say. I know it's more than 500.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's up there. Yeah, and they just keep on coming and coming because I try to use a different outfit every time.
Any
So,
special mask for your specific wrestling
Um,
match?
Well, I've done several special outfits, WrestleManias. I've done several themes, but in particular that I have one. I've made so many that I would have to look at my closet and say, "Wow, I remember this one. This one was from WrestleMania 22." But I think that's probably one of my favorites. The one that I wore that whole outfit when I won the world title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.